Well, I know what it smells like in here. It doesn't smell Hawaiian, that's for sure. It smells very Canadian, though. And hi, I am your party artist. I am your hostess with all the toasts, and I have fun, and I always enjoy doing art. And I'm your party artist. My name's Kim, Kim Overholt, and you're at Overholt Art and Entertainment Studio. And if you want to know a little bit more about me, please check out my website, kimoverholt.com. Hold on a second. The light's in the way. kimoverholt.com. If you want to know a little bit more about me and the stuff that I do, this is the stuff that I do, and this is where I hang out. And yeah, today's a day where I'm just sitting around organizing stuff because it's kind of like strange kind of weather out there, and I'm feeling kind of Hawaiian because I am wearing I am wearing clothes just so you know. I've got a tube top on like I usually do, and yeah, so it's just I'm not walking around here looking all kind of crazy, which I do usually when nobody's looking, but while you're here, I'll keep it very nice and civil while you're here. So yeah, today is Thursday, and it's not nothing wacky going on today. Just having myself a day. I'm off today, so I'm doing organization, which includes making lists. I had start making a list of all different kinds of things. I have my handy dandy clipboard for doing all kinds of neat little lists and things like that, and things that are coming up in the near future. All right, here on my handy dandy little clip there. I thought I'd show you, like, I do put down thoughts and words into action sometimes, and sometimes it ends up being a little bit more scarier than I imagined it would be. Sometimes you never know what you're going to find when you go looking, right? It's true. Um, I find that some things that I really do enjoy is just coming here and hanging out at my studio just to give myself some inspiration. So, inspiration to clean, maybe inspiration to maybe move a few things. You know what? I'm looking forward to, and what we're going to be doing is painting the studio. And you know what? I'm even thinking that maybe my studio may move again to back to downstairs where it's a little bit brighter. Unless we, of course, if we paint this place, change the color in this place, maybe look a little bit more brighter around here. Maybe I might come back up here and do more artwork here. But I've always found it so dark in here to be able to do art and stuff like that. And it's a good place to just hang out and ruminate about art and think about all kinds of things you want to get towards. But hey, let me show you something. Because you know what, I was looking at this the other day, and I'm like, you know what, that actually isn't a bad painting I did of Jimi Hendrix, and the angle that you're looking at, you're actually look kind of like you're looking at him from the side, so he's kind of like that. I love this. Is a finger painting, by the way, a finger painting that I do. This is the kind of finger painting style that I enjoy. Yeah, I love doing this kind of stuff. So I've got a lot of stuff to go through, celebrity wise, to go through, and see when I want to sell at my at the next big thing that I have. If you are interested in any of the portraits or paintings that I have, please let me know in the comments below, or if there's something that maybe I can do for you, any size. Like, look at the size. This is nice and small, simple, easy. I can do this for you, no problem. You want something bigger? I go bigger. As you can see behind me, I got bigger, and I can go small or go big. Oh, look at me. You think I get prepared for coming in? I had a nap before we all started here. I had a nap, and that's what happened. I rubbed my eyes, and oh, now I got my eyeshadow, eyelashes all over the place. I'm so glad to have you, and I didn't want to be late, and I just wanted to come up and show you a few things for doing my art. And today's Thursday. Thursday is painting pictures, so I can paint you a picture that could be maybe I'll do maybe another finger painting today, because the weather is kind of questionable. Everything's gotten rained on already, so I don't have to worry about watering my garden today. It's a watery kind of day. Oh, and then I do some stuff like this, which is a little bit more fancy. If you like a little bit more on the fancy side, this is based on an original painting, but I remade it for myself because my Nana made her own version of this too, back in was it 1918, and this one I remade for 2018. And there's I just wanted to kind of like be something special, and as you can see, I used a little bit of gold fleck to make it look a little bit more angelic kind of thing. So things like that, like I enjoy doing stuff like that just for my own pleasure and for being able to show people how I do my certain styles. If you're interested in anything, always let me know. I'll show you what I have going on around the gallery since I'm already doing it. So here's another one I did for paint, and these ones are pretty simple too. A pretty simple, straightforward painting where you start with a nice little light background and then you build on it, making all kinds of different things. So this is one of my favorites. I really enjoyed doing this because it kind of made you feel like there was something else going on in the background. You could kind of follow it all, and it's called, what's it called? The name on it. I think it's something dusk, early dusk or something like that. That's very pretty. I really enjoyed that one. It's one of my faves. One of my faves that I really like, they wanted me to do, and I was so excited to try. Okay. Another finger painting that I have is of Joe Satriani. Ooh, Joe Satriani. You'll be like, who's Joe Satriani? Joe Satriani is a cool guitar player, and I did this one of him. Finger painting. You guys can kind of see a little bit better. We'll angle it a little bit better. There we go. I could put it sideways like this now and make it look like he's playing it sideways, but he's actually playing it like this. So, kind of try to do. With doing finger painting of a guitar is, when a guitar is like something solid and the people are not solid, you know what I mean? So, this was a little bit more difficult to do the actual Ibanez guitar than it was to actually do the person. So, there you go. I guess it shows you an idea. Look at the hand poses. Wow. Amazing. I love doing hands. I love doing feet because that's the best part about being an artist is being able to do hands and feet, and help your leg of my hands and the feet. Yeah, today I couldn't find my bottom, so I had to put on my, because it's summertime. I like wandering around in my scantily clad, but presentable, presentable for you today. Attire because today it's still summertime. Somebody came to me yesterday and says, "Oh, the days are getting shorter." I'm like, "Thanks for reminding me that soon summer I'll be gone and we'll be back into winter again." I hate being cold. I think that's probably one of the worst things. I love. I don't mind being in Canada. I don't mind being Canadian, but boy, oh boy, I really don't like being cold. You know what? When I have the air conditioning on and my fingers are cold, I want to go outside and warm up because it's just like I can't. I work in a place that has air conditioning, and the only reason that they keep the air conditioning on is for the chocolate bars, so the chocolate bars don't melt. And because of that, it keeps really kind of cold. And again, I got to go outside to warm up. And it's kind of funny because people see me standing outside the store and they're like, "Are you okay? Is there something wrong?" I'm like, "No, I'm just trying to get warm because I'm always cold. I don't know. This little body frame of mine doesn't have very much fat left on it. So whatever's left of it, I got to kind of like keep myself like warm myself up. And oh my gosh, yeah, I feel, I know I put more clothes on, but this is my place. I love being naked most of the time. And I'm sorry, but you know what? Being an artist and being naked is like, it's like they go hand in hand, and I prefer if I could, but unfortunately I have to wear something. So here I am. So, but I get to show you a few things about art. And you know what? I was going to do this. Oh, I was going to do this outside. I thought maybe I'll do a sequence outside. That way you can kind of watch outside and stuff, and you can see like what my backyard looks like. But you know what? The wind would be blowing, things would be flying everywhere, and I imagine like everything that I was be wearing would be all over the place. So yeah, nobody would appreciate that. I know that. So yeah, this is what I was working on yesterday. You guys saw that. I'm still working on that a little bit. I haven't touched it yet, but because I've just gotten up here. Like I said, I just had a nap. And Overholt Art and Entertainment Studio. Kim Overholt, if you want to know a little bit more about me, I always use this baby for looking up all kinds of stuff. If you have a cell phone, it's the best way to start looking up any kind of art that you might want. There's all kinds of stuff out there. Take a look at what's around and just go for it and just keep on drawing and keep on painting. Do what you feel. Don't do what people tell you. Because you know what? And in the end, it's you that has to deal with what you have to deal with at the end of the day, not everybody else. You find your little thing that's good that you can do and get good at it, and there'll be a path to your door. Is that how it goes? Something like that. Hmm. Cool. I don't know about you, but I've never done acid before. I'm not that kind of a person. If anybody has tried it and says that maybe I should try it, let me know in the comments below. If you think that I shouldn't try it, please let me know in the comments below too. I'm reading a comment. I'm like, so, people, artists, funny people. Artists are funny people. Yes, they are. And yeah, it only takes a moment to just look up something and just go, yeah, as an artist, if you were in that frame of mind, maybe you might have some pretty wild paintings. But I have some pretty wild paintings without having to do any kind of artificial joy, if you will. Okay, let me grab a paint. Let me grab a canvas because that's the way we start when we're going to paint today. Because we are going to paint today. Here we go. So today I'm representing uh, kind of Hawaiian feel. Kind of a Hawaiian feel today, I guess you could say. Although the thing is from the Dominican Republic, I don't care. It's very tropical today. Tropical day, yes. Tropical on such a gray day. Let me take a look outside and see what it's doing. See a little bit of ooh, I see a little bit of condensation. Condensation. All right. Well, that's all right. I think I have paper towel somewhere. Yes, I do. Oh, but it looks pretty gray. It looks like it's going to rain again some more. So hold on a second. This is a great day for doing stuff when it's going to be raining. Especially when you know it's going to be raining. Wipe that off nice so you don't have any problems with water coming in. That would probably be the worst thing. Okay. All right, all you fellow babies out there, you ready to paint? All right. I think maybe I'll do a finger painting today. I've got some paint ready to go. The only thing that's missing is yellow. Yellow is one of those colors that, it's very bright. Let me pour some of that. Little bit of yellow. You know what? I don't know what I'm going to paint. That's the fun part. But I have an idea. I've got an idea in my head. And I got water. And water's a good start because water is involved in this. So let me just start by. Oh, 1 second. Water, paper towels. We're going to have some fun today. Oh, we're going to have some fun today. Yes, we're going to play with paint. Play with paint. And we are going to play with the paper towel too. Paper towel is always good to have. Or starting some interesting backgrounds too, because you really can. I always say, wet your background if you are able to. You can make it nice and wet. I'm going to use paper towel and a little bit of water. Oh, oh. Okay. Ooh, cheers. Get some water. Hey, I feel like a magician. Yeah, now watch this. Okay. White. This will make it. This will cut down on my time exponentially. Just gonna wet this whole thing right down. Here we go. I'm gonna flip it. Wobble, 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 wobble. I'm gonna flip it over and I'm gonna do the wet. A little bit, wet, a little bit more. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Like wet, like that. Wet. Who says painting can be sexy? It can be as sexy as you want it to be, not. All right. Stop. I know. I'm out of control. I'm out of control. All right. So nice wet canvas. Hold on to that because you might need it for something else later. Don't put it near electronics because water and electronics do not mix. So I'll put it on the floor. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take, maybe we'll take some of that yellow. We'll take some of that yellow. Yeah, I'm going to take a brush. Take a nice, I'm going to take a foam brush this time. Foam brush. This one here. Had some blue on it. I don't care. It's going to have some yellow and some blue on it. And we're just going to swipe all in here. Whoopsies, whoopsies, whoopsies. Alright, so. Oof. You can start from nothing and create something really amazing if you really want to. So we're playing with this today. We're playing. Oh, look at that. Do flip it over. Don't be afraid. Flip over your canvas. Don't leave it staying in one spot because you know what? One spot is boring. You got to keep moving it around if you know what I mean. You got to shake that junk. Shake that junk. Move it around. All right. Hey, look at how much it blends. See? See, it blends in there like that. I'm trying to smooth it out a little bit. Yeah. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. It's about that, huh? All right. See? Look at that. Now, here's the other thing that we can do. I'll put this down. Oh, you can tell I've been sleeping. I got bags under my eyes. Sorry, though, people. I got bags under my eyes. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna take because yeah, I'm gonna be just. So I'm gonna make it a little orange. You know what? I don't know which way to play with it. Let me just do this first. Tap it. Give it a little bit of removal of the painting. And then you can add some. What going on? Oh, you know what? I better move my other paintings out of the way just in case I spill. I don't want to make everything all dirty and stuff. Just in case I spill. Oh, jeez. Anyways, yeah, lighting's not right for that kind of thing. Anyways. All right. We're making a nice little design on here while we're at it. Okay, so red or blue? Red or blue? Maybe both. What if I can get my hands on? Oh, ooh, that looks kind of. Okay, there we go. I dedicate this one to someone very special to my heart. Oh, I dedicate this one to someone very special in my heart. All right, there we go. It started up for you. And I will put some more of this. Say, look at that. Because you know what? You gotta play. You gotta play sometimes. You gotta play a little bit. Mix it up a little bit. All right. What do you think? A little bit of black? Oh, wait a minute. Maybe add a little bit more yellow. Put it back in. I have a friend that he does this kind of thing all the time. Puts it, remove it, puts it back, remove it, put it back. It's one of those things. It's kind of a new thing to do. Okay. Gotta get you all sides, right? Gotta make sure you get all sides. Okay. So, a little more blue. Hey, a little bit more blue. Because you never know. Here's a good idea. You can put it down. Pour some water onto it like this. Get a little spongy move around. Play with it a little bit. Then we can make it run. Okay. See how she runs. A lady Madonna, children at your feet. Wonders how you ever made ends meet. Gotta see what I'm doing. Who finds money when you pay the rent? Did you think that money was heaven sent? Oh, oops. Oops. Oh, almost lost it that time. All right. Don't let me lose it on you. I don't mean to lose it on you. Oh! But I might. Holy. Okay, hold on. No, I've lost one. Well, I can make little doilies afterwards. You can like dry them off and make them into stuff. I'm kidding. Don't do that. That's stupid. I'm kidding. Do whatever you want. I am not ooh, I only just came here to help you have fun and learn a little bit about the art. Okay, so, it needs something. What does it need? Maybe some black. Ooh, maybe it's a black. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's see what happens. Let's start on the black. Mm-hmm, yeah. Oh. All right. This could be something. This could be something. Looks like people. Looks like a bunch of people. Don't look like a whole bunch of people. Oh, I don't know. You don't know what you're doing. Flip over your canvas. Keep on going. Yeah, that's it. It might get a little dirty. You might get a little dirty. You know what I'm saying? Oh. Shake, rattle, and roll. Yeah. All right. Oh, now what? Oh, now what? Oh, geez. I don't know. I just want to keep myself from getting like completely covered in my paint. As you can see, it's already starting. Okay, so that's okay. So now that I've ruined my paper towel, ugh, okay, we're gonna remove paint with paper towel. We're gonna remove some paint, of course, like I did earlier, and I think some water. Try not to spill it on myself this time. Oh, I'm such a magician, right? Oh my god, the magic that happens. I know. Oh, it's not coming off. It's not coming off. Oh no, it's not coming off. No, it's just it can't come off. I just like I just do the same. Switch it up again. You can turn many times into different things all the time. You see anything coming out of that? No, it looks like a big old mess, doesn't it? Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Okay, let me just. Gives us grounds to decorate it and make it look pretty again. Well, yes, in a way it does. You can start fresh again if you wanted to. Again, you can do many layers if you really wanted to. Or you could just keep going with it. And sometimes it just turns into something. And sometimes you don't really realize it until you flipped around a few times. Don't be afraid. Things change all the time. Alright? Alright, so pick that baby up and move it again. Do you see anything? Do you see anything? I mean, look at it, really. It's now turned into something that seems a little bit more like concrete than actual canvas. And again, you can remove more if you wanted to, or add more. I think I might add more. It's going to keep this for decoration, but I don't think I'll keep it for decoration. Let's toss it. More paper towel. Yeah. some people do so many things in different layers and stuff too. And that's the one thing about being an artist is you can keep going over things many, many times until you get what you're after. So again, keeping that in mind, I can do again. Ooh. Magic! It's magic, I swear. Alright, and maybe this time I'll go back over a little bit yellow. Because yellow carries a lot of depth and emotion to it, so it almost makes it look like marble in a way, right? I remember doing a table once for a magic show, and to make it look heavier, I made it look like marble by using such a technique as this, and you turn something that looks like something that's not solid, uh, not so solid, into something that looks like it'd be really heavy. But this looks now like it could be actually kind of heavy, but it's not. The only heavy here is right here. Or if you're being a heavy, stop being a heavy, okay? All right. So there's that. And you can keep on. Make it look like parchment too. Just neat. Or you can add another layer of color. I might add some more blue, but I like blue this time. And like maybe if I can get some white. I'll just, or maybe I'll just, maybe wet down that blue. You know what? Maybe even make it like a nice olive green color. So you know what? Let me just take some of that blue, and I'll just water it down a bit if I can. Just bear with me. I know you guys love watching live painting, so this is live. This is live. Let me get some water. This is all new, at least just to play technique. Just to keep it from getting too overbearing. And you can see it makes like oh, I'm as much room as I have in this place. I feel like I'm always like everything's slowly coming in and crowding me. I feel so crowded. Oh, okay. So you can look in the reflection of it and see it's like move a little bit. There we go. You can see it, move it, and add a little bit left there. That kind of a little more here if I want to, if I can find a blue spot. There's a blue spot. Move over to this area, maybe a little bit of blue here. Don't be afraid to make noise, there's nothing wrong with being a loud artist too. People were always like when I used to do my painting, I said, can you just be quiet over in that corner? No, we cannot be quiet in the corner. No, we cannot be quiet in the corner. Art is not about being quiet. It's about showing. It's about being. It's about brazen, being out of control, whatnot. Okay, that looks kind of nice. I like that. play with that idea a little bit. All right. Now, the scene we can make could be anything we choose, right? Let me move this a little this way so we can see it. There we go. There we go. That's a little bit better. All right. So the scene we can make for this can be anything that we choose. Okay. Garbage. Nice dirty hands. Hey, do you like my lifeline? Do you know anything about reading palms? I do. You know what that means? I know what that means. I know what both of them mean. Anyways, okay. So, what the color here? All right, that's nice. Make a nice stick and let that dry a little bit. And, you can paint your sides if you want to, make it nice and dark around the edges. Oh, I always have a trick for doing edging, and you can use this little brush too. What I usually do, get some water here. Don't get too wet. But of course, you got the sponge brush. It's going to be wet. So you just do it on the side first. Make sure it works. Yeah. And so just basically, you see? Okay. There we go. That way you don't tap into your actual painting. You do, you can just kind of wipe it away, that little bit away, or blend it in. You can blend it in too. There we go. Nobody would know the difference. Yeah, and it actually makes the painting look like it's a little bit more solid and makes it look like it's, again, heavier. People don't like picking up the painting sometimes because they don't realize. They think it's really, really heavy when actually it's actually quite light. Quite light. And let me do the top here. I'll let the other side dry. While I'm waiting. There we go. So that'll dry, and then I'll flip it over and do the other side too, the bottom. I always tell people, don't forget when you leave to do the bottom of your painting, because sometimes it's the one place that you avoid doing when you're at the end of you're doing the painting. Get it all set up. It's like, oh, that turned out so nice. I mean, oh, the bottom is still white. Nothing worse than having a white bottom. I could show you my white bottom, but that would be very, very bad. Okay, so anyway, now you can do, like, there's all kinds of ideas that you can do for that. I'm thinking of a nice little still life would probably be a perfect thing to put in there. A nice thing with plants or flowers or like a book or something. You have a book and a candle, a skull maybe. There's so many cool ideas that you can do. Make it look kind of Victorian, kind of like anything that your little heart desires. You can do whatever you like, and that's the great thing about doing art is eventually you can just do whatever looks good, feels good for you. All right, so um, yeah, I like this, so I think maybe I might make it into a still life. Maybe add some flowers and make a nice little background for it too. So very easy. You can always find pictures online, and you can always just kind of copy, draw in something very simple, and then paint it in afterwards. Or you could just kind of go freehand again and just kind of come up with something at the top of your head. But I usually like to look at compositions before I start, so just in case I get an idea and it's not turning out the way I plan, I can usually kind of look at the reference and go, oh yeah, okay, the head was supposed to look like that, not like that, or the hand was supposed to look like this, not like that. Let me just do it quick though. Fascinating. All right. I'm always learning about stuff online here. And, okay. Oops, no, don't need that. And, oh, Google. Um, Still life. It gives you all kinds of ideas. Right now, it's giving me an apples, oranges, and a vase. You know what I mean? Like things like that. You can see it coming up on that. Something like this, no problem. Ooh, or something quite like this. You could do. You could turn it sideways. Oh no, you can't really tell what it is. It's a cool one with a skull on it, and I'm thinking maybe something with a skull would be kind of a neat thing to do. Yeah, something with a skull on it. I'm thinking. Ooh, ooh, I think I found it. Hmm, of course. Pretty interesting. Okay, so there's a book and a skull and a goblet and timepiece. That's kind of cool. I like that idea. So you could draw something like that in there and then kind of go from there and paint it all in. So, but that's an idea I'm going to work with. I'm not going to do it right now because I'm already half an hour over. I mean, I'm already 7 minutes over my half an hour mark. So I will do this for another time, but this is the start of something. And we'll continue this together actually, because, just for shits and giggles and see if you like it. Okay. So still life will be coming on to this one, some little skulls and stuff. But in the meantime, I'll put this aside, let it dry, and give you a nice card reading because I always like to do a little bit of divination before I leave you guys. So, all right, let's do it. Let's get something happening for today. I hope I hope you've been paying attention and things have been going well for you. Me, I've been on a roller coaster ride of love. It's been a crazy, crazy time, and I'm on my down slope now, where I'm just starting to relax again. Everything's kind of going back to normal, and I don't feel so weird anymore. Okay, so let me just give it a shuffle. Oop. Well, how about that? Well, I haven't even shuffled yet, so I'm not going to contain that one as one. It's like unless it falls out again, which has happened. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. Okay, now right here. Okay, now let's try that again. Yeah, let's shuffle these cards, babies, and see what we have coming up for you in the next little while. Oh, wow, it's like the cards really want to do something today. So, whoa! All right, here it is. Here's the card for the day. I believe that's craftsmanship. Craftsmanship. And that's what we were doing today, working on craftsmanship. Okay, so let me just double check that with my thing and see what it says. I believe I am right. I get pretty good at remembering a lot of my cards. So and this is a nice card too. Green, green, green. It's 8 of Pentacles. Craftsmanship. I'm right. Okay, good. All right. So craftsmanship today. If you are prepared to learn as you work carefully, attending all details lovingly, you will achieve great results. Okay, so there you go for craftsmanship. Be skillful and practical, and you will become a craftsperson, doing work for its own sake and not for the speedy self gain or others' profit. I think I'm at that point. As you go about your task, think only about what you are doing and not about the rewards you expect as a result. Yeah, see, there you go. You will achieve a period of serene contentment following a job well done. Well, there you go. I mean, Hey, we were talking about that. Kind of like it kind of blends in with what's going on with this nice little thing that we're doing today. I mean, like I say, it's not quite Hawaiian, but I'm dressed Hawaiian today and Hawaiian Canadian. I know that's the weirdest thing, but that's the way it goes sometimes. And craftsmanship is a great thing to have for your day because if you're attempting to accomplish anything today, it's definitely one of those things that definitely is a good sign that it's definitely a way. So when preparing for good results in the future, pause while attending to one of the most minor details of your project and realize the importance. Affirm by saying, I use my special skills to add harmony and order and light to the universe. I am a patient builder, aware of the smallest detail of every project. Oh my gosh. Is that a card for today or what? That's definitely a card for today. So yes, and you are the builder of your own destiny in that way. Let's see. All right. So in that case, I want to say that's a really great card. And let me see what the basis. I usually what sometimes what the basis of the finished shuffle is. Oh, and it's the Queen of Hearts. The Queen of Hearts. So she's been very anxious, obviously. Let me just see what the Queen of Hearts says. That also has to do with love as well. So love of the art, of course, is always a very important thing. Queen of Hearts is um, duh, 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 duh. Oh, teaching somebody. Yeah. So give someone a fish and they eat today. Teach a person to fish and they feed themselves forever. Right. So learning is a very important thing as well. And this is a great way to get started. Yeah, hanging out with me and learning a little bit about art and things like that gets your craftsmanship going as well. So yeah, that's oh my gosh, you know, there's reasons things happen for the way they do, and I am 100% believing that things will happen. It will happen. It's going to happen. Because I will it to, and I want it to, and it will. And it's so exciting. The things that are coming. Oh my gosh, people, the things that are coming. You guys, I don't know why you leave me alone for so long, and I end up doing all these kind of wild, wonderful things, but you're going to find out soon enough. All right. And on that note, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I am Kim Overholt, your party artist, and a little bit of divine intervention. Always good to have too when you're getting through a nice piece of art. And like I say, the next time I see you, we will continue with this beautiful piece and make it into a nice still life. And I will show you the continuation of working maybe on this one today. Get that one up on my palette there and get it ready to go, as well as maybe doing some more toe finger painting, toe painting, toe painting, toe painting. Yes, painting with my toes. So yeah, not toe painting, toe painting. Okay, so that being said, try to start on the canvas here. I don't think there's any. It's crooked. But anyways, there's no fixing that. I gotta go. So have yourself a fantastic day and peace, oh brother, with a little bit added. You guys are in for a great surprise in the next few weeks coming up, and I hope to be able to give you something great. So, you know, life is great with you in it. I'm glad you're here.